Well, hello, this is what's on screen right now, so I hope you enjoy. Let's get on. Normal POV. It was a warm Monday afternoon, Yin's break time after a full day in college, her hands stiff from writing so much. She loved it really, but sometimes she didn't. She walked towards her favorite coffee shop, bag in hand, some books, and a laptop to finish the mountain pile of work she must be done. She pushed the door open and a tiny little bell signaled one of the workers. The regular customer arrived at last. Yin saw it was a close friend of hers, but she called him Butcher. And in return, he called her, "Hey, witch." She despised the nickname, but it was fair so. "Sup, Butcher? Can I get the regular and some brownies, please?" "Already on it. Could you hear walking? I could hear you walking from here a mile away." She smiled and sat down in her usual place by the window, a table for two. Very homey. She grabbed her laptop and some notes and carried on with her long-ass essay. Butch then brought her usual on her table, some hot brownies with marshmallow, and cream and brownies. "Thank you." "Kate, tell me if you need anything." "Will do." Then she continued with her work. A few minutes later, the bell rang, and four teenage boys walked in. It was quiet, with some customers sitting down, either talking to each other or doing some work. The perfect hangout. The group consisted of Bakugou, Katsuki, Eiji Kirishima, Denki Kaminari, Mina Ashido, and Sarah Hanta. They were all inspiring actors, and they just needed to feel a bit more human before becoming famous people. Well, that's what Bakugo thought. He wanted to feel normal, even though he loved the attention, but did not like every second of his life being filled with it. I sat down and waited for the waiter to arrive. It was calm there, no paparazzi, no cameras. As the four talked to each other, Bakugo spotted someone, a girl, a beautiful one at that. She sat alone doing some work, never noticing the celebrity dragging his eyes over her small frame. "Ooh, I think Bakugo has a crush," Sarah pointed out to the group. All eyes were on him as usual. "What the fuck? No!" A small blush on his cheeks, embarrassed as he got caught. "OMG, a good choice. She's pretty cute," Kaminari said, making the blonde glare daggers at him. "Come on, leave him alone. If he wants love, he wants love." Kirishima grinned at him. "Oi, fuck off. All of you nerds." He looked away and again his gaze landed on the hair-colored girl. Eyes softened a bit. After ordering their food, Kaminari and Sarah went to the bathroom, leaving the starring blonde with the pinky and ashy shitty hair. "Hey, if you wanna be, could you?" Some advice and, actually talk to her. Mina raised a brow at the sneering figure. "Shut up," he mumbled, his eyes then nearly bulged out of their sockets as he saw a guy worker walk up to the girl, and both smiled as they talked. "If you want to know, he is gay. She's single." He looked towards the bar to see a middle-aged Spanish woman talking to him. "I didn't ask." "Well, you thought you didn't. You, Nijo?" I think that's how I say it. Sorry, I don't know how to speak Spanish, so please don't be mean to me. And then it was about 4:50 p.m. and Kaminari and Sarah decided to head home, leaving Bakugo with their red and pink heads. Yet he didn't pay attention to the conversation. He looked at the beautiful hair-colored girl, whose face started up with the work. "Go talk to her, man, before she goes," Kirishima told him, and in the end he did get up and walked towards the girl. His palms felt sweaty, and he felt butterflies in his stomach. Yin could heard someone pulled the chair in front of her, and she looked up to see the metal and dashing red eyes looking intently at her. She blushed a bit. "Hi, how can I help you?" she asked sweetly, her voice causing Bakugo to look down. "Okay, I'm sorry to bother you, but do you, do you want to hang out sometime?" Yin blushed at this request. She had never been asked out before. Occasionally a cute guy like him, yet he looked familiar for some reason. She then noticed he was sweating, and so she replied, "Sure, I'd like to." She saw the relax on his face and giggled quietly. "My name is Yin Lin." She stuck her hand out, and he shook it. Katsuki Bakugo. Her eyes widened at the familiar name. Was it the Katsuki Bakugo? The famous guy with 1,000 of girls trying to catch his heart? But she kept quiet and regained composure. If he wants to act like a normal citizen, she would help, no matter what. "Here's my phone number, and I'll text you tonight then," says the gentleman, she thought. "And then maybe I'll answer. And maybe when you answer, I'll talk to you." He smirked and leaned back in his chair. "That would be weird if you didn't." She then leaned back into her chair. P.S. There will be a part 2. Yep, there will be a part 2. Just making sure you know. But see you at that second part.